All right, we're here to do a demonstration with the art supplies from the Smile Create Repeat April 2019 surprise. So let's get started. We're using these different color markers and pens to create an illustration. They're fine tip, bullet tip, and brush pen. So it's going to be pretty neat. And we're going to show you a lot of techniques and how to use them. The first thing I did was try out different color combinations to see which way I liked to go. I think I'm going to go with this version. This is the first one I did, and I just kind of like this one better. So that's what I'm going to go with. I would recommend you trying these quick little color studies to see what you think. Well, one, to explore different options, and then you can pick which one you like. Another way to do it, of course, is just to start and go. Just to start and go. All right. And so we have this brush tip, which is pretty nice. You can get some pretty nice fine lines, and you can make, as I'll show you later in a little bit, some pretty bold marks. Nice smooth line there. So I started out with my pencil drawing on here, and I had some ideas of what I was going to do in my sketchbook, and then I just drew it on here. And now we're going to show the black brush pen. So this one has a little bit more of a flexible tip, so I'm actually going to try to do some brush like I would ink it. As you can see, you can get the fine lines and then the variety, which is the nice thing about these. And I'm leaving some lines broken, just because I think that adds interest to it. And I think with this illustration we're making, having some of this line work is going to be kind of neat with the flat shapes that we're doing, and really the almost pattern-based work that we're going to be doing on this background color. And I'm going to be using these two colors to make the trees in the background, so I'm just going to start and your colors are going to be a little different. And that's the way it worked out, but same pens, just different colors. But that's really on purpose, because then you get to, just like I am, I grabbed these colors and I had to figure out what we were going to do with them and how I was going to show you and how do I make that work. So that's part of the creativity and being more creative. Having problems to overcome. Excuse me. As an artist, if you've been working at all, drawing, painting, anything, you know that this passion we have has a lot of problems to overcome, which is partially why it's so much fun and so rewarding when you do make a nice illustration or painting or drawing or whatever. And this also helps you become more creative, because you get out of your comfort zone of, oh, I always do grass green. Oh, well, I don't have green. Or maybe you do have green, so maybe you, oh, I want to do the sky green. So how can I make this illustration work with a green sky, and that's what you have to figure out. In my little color study, I'm also doing the clouds purple, so I'm going to go in and do that now. All right, now I'm going to go in with the other color I have, and I'm going to use this. I still have my pencil line here, I think somewhere right there. So as I'm going over this, the colors are going to blend and give me another color, which is another way to create. This is a limited palette where we only have so many colors. Or a limited amount, not a full range of colors. So this is a way to add more colors to what you're working on. And I think I didn't put it in my drawing, in my sketch, but I'm going to give her some orangey shoes. Yeah, let's let that dry first a little bit. All right, so what else do I have to color in the pencil? I guess I'll use this. And I'm going to do that, and so I'm using the fine point tip, and I'm going to, let's make that purple. There we go. And then we have color the whole pencil in. Make sure you're seeing what I can see. We can see, good. Okay, so that's good. And you can see that a lot of it's blending together because the colors aren't really separating, but I'm going to go in and add some pen details later when we need to, once we get with the fine point. And we got a very fine point marker, and we're going to take advantage of that fine point to add some really nice details. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do for her open mouth here. Let's see. Maybe we'll do, oh yeah, we'll do this. We're going to make her teeth yellow. Oh, her tongue's going to be red. And then the inside, we're going to let that dry. Oh, I'll do the shoes now. This is the cap of the pen. So I'm going to try. Here I'm just really filling it in. But I'm going to leave a little white to try to represent a highlight off the shiny plastic. The eyes, eyelashes, and I'm doing light pressure to more pressure, and that's how I get the variety of weight there. And I'm going to go in and add some of the details of the mouth. And that's, I think, it for that part. Because I'm going to go in and use one of these other colors for it. All right, so we have this color here. Now that's not going to be this color, but this will be a different color. Or whatever color this is. I don't even know. So it looks like an ochre color. And we might add some more detail in there with the black fine pen, and we'll see when we get to that point if that's where we want to go with that. All right, so now I'm going to work on her shirt, and I knew I wanted to do it with this because I want it to be a white shirt. So I'm going to use this. That line wasn't necessary, was it? Okay. And we're going to be doing the patterns on there with these different tips. Oops, that was the wrong. The dual-sided marker trick got me here. I'm going to add a little texture to the grass here. So we have the texture on the grass done. And now we're going to go in with the, nope, that's the brush. I'm going to go in with the fine point and just see if there's anything that we can do that will help this. So I think I am going to do that, and hopefully this comes off as lips and not a mustache. Oh, nope, I don't know if it does. That's funny. Oh well. Yeah, I think that works. And then the hand here. Oh, let's do the marker here. What did I do? Okay. And I'm going to use the brush pen for the details on the hands, just because I like, oh, and the, oh yeah, that'll be good. I think we'll be just about done. So here, what do I want to do here? Just to show the division there, and then, and maybe we can add another, just to show a little bit more. And then here we have the hand. And the separation of the pen. And then we'll do that again up here where that one shows all right. Then we have the thumb. And I didn't want to do this line here, but not having those two and not that one, it didn't look right. So I think I have to go in and do that a little bit more there. And I think that's, oh no, let me just finish with the details on the trees and the bushes in the back. Oh, that's the wrong one again. I don't want to use the brush pen back there because the black is too powerful, and then the bold stroke would really pull that too far forward in the illustration. We want that to be in the back. So I'm just making some tree branchy bush twigs. If this was a Bob Ross painting, he'd be scratching those with his palette knife out of the wet paint. So I think that's it. I hope you liked it. That's our demonstration for April 2019. Smile, Create, Repeat. If you have any thoughts, comments, please leave it in the comment section below, and remember to smile, create, repeat.